Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel today. Today I'm going to explain to you what is windbacks. Okay, this windbacks is to do with the rear brake calipers on pretty much most modern vehicles. Most modern vehicles have what's called windbacks on them instead of the traditional method that a lot of the older mechanics all know. You see, with windbacks you have to have a special tool so you're able to turn the piston. Now when you come to do your brakes, as most are aware, when you come to remove them, it's especially people that have never done brakes before, or they've only ever been used to using a G-clamp with traditional brakes that are well, literally you push the piston in, so you get your G-clamp. Sorry, 1 second, it takes a little bit. So you get your G-clamp open. You clamp it. This is just an old brake caliper, so I could show you. And literally, what you're doing, you're pushing the piston back in to its original, to its reset point. Now, when it comes to windbacks, it works ever so slightly different. So, you don't use a G-clamp. It's a similar process. You're using a bit of clamping force, but you're also using turning force at the same time. So when it comes to brakes, you always want to make sure that the piston is fully reset. By making sure that they're fully reset, you can then fit your pads on. And especially if you've got new discs as well, you want to always make sure that they're reset. So then literally, when you go to start and push them back to get your brake pedal back, you're making sure that you're getting good contact with your pads. Now, what is windbacks? Okay, so I'll just grab windbacks. Is basically, so if you imagine that is the cylinder, okay, that's on your brake caliper, you'll have 2 indents like that, or in this case 3, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and that will be the size of the piston. Just there. Which those indents will be in, and those holes should fit. They should push in. Like so. This ain't a windback I haven't got, I'm afraid. That's the only thing I haven't got is a windback old brake, so I could use it to show you. So I'm using a standard brake, but explaining it. So once it's on, and you've got it in, and it's clipped in, you have this, which is your spindle. So if you look on the spindle, you'll see 2 prongs, and there's a little magnet. So how that works, you'll notice the 2 holes on the tool. They come like that. So now, if you see, that's how it works. So similar process, but slightly different. Okay, so then what you need your spacer. So then that comes over there, like so. So then if you imagine your brake caliper, okay, then what you do, you line it up, you get it on where it needs to be with the tool. Okay, so this one's still quite far back, so you wind it out So by having it clamped, it shouldn't move. So it should look like that. Just to give you a little, like that, as you can see. Okay. So you'll notice just there's a 22mm, so you need a spanner, which you can use that to tighten it, and then use that to turn, which then rotates the tool, which then should rotate the piston. So it's pretty similar. Most of them is lefty righty righty tighty. So most of them are lefty righty tighty, but some of them you do get left hand thread or right hand thread. So by doing that, that enables you to then wind back your pistons. Don't fully pull the piston out, because you can risk taking the piston out, and then literally you're going to struggle getting the piston back into the threads. Now, on a lot of vehicles, especially some of the older ones now, Vauxhall Vectras, Mondeos and all them that have windbacks on the rears, Vauxhalls have had them for quite some time. Same with Minis. It's especially on a lot of the older ones now. If you're getting a seized brake caliper, generally 9 out of 10 times, the chances is once you've freed it up, it's going to do it again. Windbacks, once they start seizing up, it's a new brake caliper, rather than just simply like you used to, where you'd pull the piston out, clean the piston up, and everything back in, out, and free it up, shake it all about. But literally doesn't work like that on windbacks. Windbacks are a bit more of a pain in the butt, and to be honest, some mechanics like windbacks, some mechanics hate them. I'm not a fan of them, especially on older vehicles where literally they've seized up, because literally you're fighting to get the piston. Once you've got the piston to move, to free it up, and the thing is, it's 9 out of 10 times the customer just wants you to free it up. They don't want to buy a new caliper. So yeah, so I hope this video has been a bit helpful. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe my channel, like the video, and any comments you want to make below. If you're another mechanic out there, put your 2 pence in by all means. Now, in regards with the toolkit, this one is just a simple one from Machine Mart. You can get it from your local, pretty much any tool store will stock these. Same, but this one's been a pretty good one, but it's what you expect. They're about 30-40 quid. I've gone through, over the years, I've gone through 3 sets with the actual spindles where they break, but other than that, they're alright. But you can get them from pretty much most. Amazon sells them. If you're in America, you've got your Home Depot, they'll do them as well. But yeah, pretty much most shops that to do with automotive tools or tools, you should be able to get these. Okay, hope you've liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and see you again. Have a great day.